Are you talking about Evil Kermit?
Yes!
Because he's from the Muppets. Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. I need a break. I think I need a KitKat.
Do you think they have that same jingle in Japan?
Well, I don't know if they have the same jingle, but I do know that they have better KitKat flavors in Japan.
So we're going to be trying a bunch of them in today's video.
So let's jump straight into this. I'm going to start with the green tea flavor.
We haven't had this in quite a long time. I think like back when we ate this, it was when this kind of first came to the US and they were charging like an arm and a leg for these.
Yeah, but it wasn't that expensive anymore when we got it.
Yeah, I think it was like about $6 per bag, which is still really expensive compared to like your typical chocolate flavor that you can get from like Target.
Yeah. So I'm gonna show how chaotic of a person I am and just eat the KitKat like this.
Is that what you usually do though? I follow the rules. Or, well, is there rules? I don't know.
I think most people break it apart. It's good. It tastes really good. It's not that bitter matcha taste, but it's not like a fake matcha taste either.
I don't know. I really like the wafers. That taste mixed with like the matcha, I think goes really well together.
Yeah, I agree. So yeah, I think we're starting out pretty strong.
Well, I feel like probably all of these should taste good.
Well, I don't know. We have this kind of weird flavor. You guys should stick around to find out what it is.
I'm going to give this a 9.
Okay, I'm giving this 9.5.
Very interesting, very interesting. You never give things that high.
It tastes good.
So I would say that probably the most boring flavor here is the caramel one. So I'm gonna choose this next just to get the boring ones out of the way.
I wonder what's gonna be caramel about it. Like, is there gonna be caramel on the inside?
It doesn't look like there is anything like gooey, like from the picture. This honestly doesn't seem like a very Asian, Japanese type of flavor though.
Yeah.
Like it seems like something you'll find at like Target. How many times am I going to mention Target in one video?
Yeah, like isn't caramel KitKat kind of just Twix? If you think about it. Let's see.
I don't know. Twix is different. I feel like there is caramel in there, but it's just that the flavor is mixed in, but you don't get that like really sticky, stringy caramel in there.
And I think this is dark chocolate.
Definitely dark chocolate. But it works.
Yeah.
I think Twix tastes better.
Yeah, it has a similar profile to Twix.
I don't think I could eat a whole bag of these at once though. Like I already feel like one is definitely more than enough. So I would say this is like a 7.5.
I would give this an 8. Still higher than you.
I know, you clearly really like these. Next up, I'm curious which one you're going to pick.
I'm gonna pick pistachio. I really like pistachio flavored stuff.
I do feel like most chocolates go well with like a nut, like whether it's like hazelnut, almond, peanut.
But I don't think there's any actual like big pieces of nuts inside of this.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Judging by how they didn't even put caramel in the last one, that looks so melted. Oh, mine kind of feels melted too. I won't even break because it's so melted. The other ones weren't like this though.
Just eat it like me. Do it.
You're like that, what is it? That Sesame Street character that's like in the hood? Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Are you talking about Evil Kermit?
Yes!
Because he's from the Muppets.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Yeah, you're like him. That's just like right behind me saying like, just do it, do it. It's interesting that you're wearing like green so you could totally pass as Kermit.
How do you like it?
Kermit is green, right?
Kermit's a frog.
I don't know. You were looking at me like I had two heads when I said he's green.
Well, I was looking at you because I was curious what you thought about the chocolate.
There definitely is like some type of like nutty flavor to it. Would I be able to pick out that it's pistachio without knowing, you know, what it's supposed to be? I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, you have a point. Like, I could mistake this for hazelnut.
Yeah, that's what I think too. I'm going to go with 9.5 though. That's what my gut says.
I don't think this is as good as the matcha. It's a little bit on the sweeter side for me. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a 9.
All right, next is milk tea. Maybe we should have put this in our boba milk tea video. I think that would have fit in here too.
I don't think we had it at the time.
I have high hopes for this.
I don't know if this is boba tea. It looks more like
It's just
English
milk
tea.
Yeah.
Like, I would think this is more like English breakfast or something. I'm gonna eat this one nicely because it's tea and I gotta be sophisticated.
Eleganto, very eleganto.
Oh,
I think it's Earl Grey.
yeah. It smells so good.
So you
Oh,
were
it
on the
tastes so
right.
good. It tastes so good.
You were on the right track when you said it's some type of like English tea flavor. How'd you know?
I don't know.
How'd you know that? Can you read Japanese? It just says
No.
milk tea. This is so good.
Yeah, it's so good. It tastes just like Earl Grey.
Wow.
So maybe they really have the tea and chocolate combinations nailed down. Because the matcha one was really good too.
It is on the sweet side though. Like I feel like it's sitting in my throat, like the sweetness. Like sometimes when you eat something that's like really sweet, it's just like, it feels like it's stuck in your throat. That's kind of how I'm feeling right now.
I don't know. I don't feel like it's too sweet. Maybe it was just because that was your 4th KitKat in a row.
That might be the case. All right. Well, then in that case, the 5th flavor would be a good change because there's salt in it. So.
Wait, we didn't even make the tea flavor.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Also 9.5.
I'm gonna give this a 9.7. It edges out the matcha just oh so slightly.
But you don't want to give it a 10.
It's not quite a 10 yet.
The one that I have been dying to try, which is salt lemon.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
It's weird, but the other day I actually had this like, what is it? Like it was yuzu and salt flavored ramen, and it actually tasted pretty good. So yuzu and lemon, you know, they're both citruses. So maybe this will work
I hope
too.
so, this.
Yeah, maybe this works. Although yuzu is like, I don't know.
Yuzu is more mellow.
I've never had anything yuzu flavored that I didn't like. It just tastes like lemon. I don't really taste salt in this actually.
I feel like my palate is going through a journey right now. So when you first start eating this Kit Kat, you're kind of greeted with like kind of the mellowness of the chocolate, and as you bite into it more, you get the lemon flavor, and that like, I don't know if it's juicy, but I guess it causes you to salivate, so then it becomes like a little bit juicier.
It gets more sour like the more you eat. Right?
Yeah, and then by the end of it, things kind of like calm down, right? Like all the flavors like mix together, and it's just like, I don't know, back to like a more mellow flavor. So it's like,
It kind of reminds me of like a lemon tart.
yeah.
It's really nice, like really kind of
It's a nice summer flavor, I feel.
That's what I want to say. It's totally different than any of the other ones that we had so far, but I didn't get any, salt in it.
Yeah, I agree with you. I didn't really taste the salt either.
Maybe it's like how you have to add salt even if you're like baking cookies just to round out the flavor, but you're not really meant to taste it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that because this one was actually not overly sweet as some of the other flavors that we had just now. So maybe that's where the salt is. It's there to kind of like help tame the sweetness and like balance the lemon out. I don't think it tastes better than the Earl Grey or the matcha, so I'll give this a 9.
I'm gonna give this a 9.5 again. I feel like I gave 3 things a 9.5. I just can't seem to give anything like a full 10 points for some reason, but everything is like really good. Definitely would repurchase everything but the caramel, I would say.
Yeah, the caramel's kind of plain.
Get Twix instead.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, definitely get the lemon salt one because it's unique. So you gotta buy at least one to try it.
And the Earl Grey one, the milk tea.
You should get several bags of that.
So that is it for this KitKat taste test video.
And I hope you enjoyed it.
Give it a thumbs up if you did.
And until next time, bye. For now.